Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to RITF Gaming. This is Rapid Fire Reviews episode 2. Today, we're going to be talking about Halo on the original Xbox, or if we're going to be precise, Halo Combat Evolved. Now, a lot of people sort of tend to hype up this game and say it's one of the best things they've ever played in their life. If I ask a lot of people who own the original Xbox, I was not one of those people, by the way. I was a PS2 kid, if we're going to talk about that generation. I've moved on to the original Xbox because it's a powerhouse and it's got games that appeal to me a bit more, plus it was cheaper and it's something I'd never owned before. But anyway, back to the point. A lot of people say Halo and Halo 2, the sequel, which I have on the shelf there somewhere, was some of the best games on the Xbox. Now, I'm a fan of shooters. I'm sure you can tell by the t-shirt. I'm quite like the old first-person shooter, from stuff like Doom itself to Wolfenstein 3D, Alien Trilogy on the original PlayStation. Call of Duty is actually one of my favourite series. I'm not even going to lie, okay? Sorry if I seem like one of those kind of gamers, but I can't help. Black Ops 2 is one of the best games on the Wii U, for me personally, although I don't have my Wii U right now, I'll cry every time. But Halo, is it as good as everyone says it is? It's different. I mean, for the time, it was certainly fairly innovative. You know, the only other game that's similar was Half-Life, or maybe Quake, but this isn't Gothic, unlike Quake. But really, yeah, I mean, it's different. It's not a bad game. I just don't see the hype. It's like when people hype up Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. It's a similar sort of thing. Everyone says it's like one of the best games in its genre, if not ever. And then I kind of play it and I go, yeah, maybe take off the rose-tinted glasses next time, people. It's not exactly terrible. You play as, of course, Master Chief, one of the greatest soldiers of humanity's got, and he's pretty much... well, he's meant to be the ultimate badass soldier, but I don't really get that vibe compared to people like, I'm not going to say this wrong, but Blazowski from Wolfenstein, who's just got a gun and goes do and gunning people down, or Doom Guy who just sprints around in hell itself. Master Chief takes on like aliens with funny voices and go and scream and run away. Also, the graphics tend to be fairly similar in the environments. The environments are not very... in my opinion at least, they're not amazing. Now, what I mean here, folks, is not the general sort of background view, because that itself is actually really quite cool, especially when you've got the Halo thing going on and it's stretching up and I can't talk today, and narrows itself out, and that looks really cool. It's more of the sort of closer to you foreground graphics that kind of make things look similar. And a few times I have tried going somewhere only to realise I'm backtracking and go, oh shit, better go the other way. Don't exactly feel like Earth's last line of defence super soldier when I'm doing that, let's say. The weapons themselves are kind of your standard fare, really. You've got the pulse rifle, and I mean it's the not pulse rifle, which is your standard sort of machine gun, assault rifle type shooty thing. As well as that, you've also got like a sniper rifle, you've got grenades, health pickups. It's everything you'd expect. It kind of bridges the gap between the more modern Call of Duty style games, because there's a shield that breaks, and you know, similar to how you take damage in games like Call of Duty with the whole red blood thing, and these sort of health pickups, you've only got 100% health and go try not to die sort of thing. It kind of bridges the gap between those sort of distinctive eras of the first-person shooter. The story itself is relatively okay, but nothing that hasn't been done in like any sci-fi or other apocalypse-style film ever. It's overall, it's not too bad, I guess. I can play it, it's quite fun for a while, but I only pick it up every now and then, and not actually all that often. And I don't play it for particularly long either, about an hour or so, which is kind of indicative of how I feel about it. It's something I can play in short bursts without getting too annoyed about it. It's okay. I guess it's the first game in the series, but this is meant to be like an Xbox seller. I wouldn't have called it an Xbox seller. If you're going to go for games on the Xbox, I'd go for stuff like Fable. That's real good. Lord of the Rings: The Third Age looks amazing. It's not okay, so it's not an Xbox exclusive, but still, stuff like Dead or Alive, that's fun as well. There's a whole bunch of other reasons to be owning an Xbox besides Halo Combat Evolved. Master Chief, not exactly Master Bates, that's for sure, but it's pretty kind of game. For me, at least, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video. If you liked it, like it, so I can tell you that you liked it. Yeah, exactly. Subscribe for more, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye.